How it dey be, my people? So today I want to do like a recap of wetin happen day before yesterday. I mean, I'll put the date for screen because I know they used to date. The day wey I go for Uncle Big Age giveaway, we come turn out to be free lighting masterclass. So in as much as gadget dey so important, e get things wey dey much more important before you start to get gadget. Not just as a photographer, as a human being and any craft you dey do. So when they talk about types of photography, so we can venture into portrait photography. So as in they talk about portrait photography, person can talk about beauty photography. Now him can make everybody understand something. It takes patience to be a beauty photographer. You know why? You dey mostly work with professional models. But as a portrait photographer, you're not working. Oh God, why do you speak English? As a portrait photographer, you know they work with professionals. You dey work with anybody. They fit call you to go photograph elderly person. So in can they list, in can they talk several things we go make you a good portrait photographer. I hope so I dey record my audio. Okay, my audio dey roll. So one of the things we only emphasis on I see na pidgin I dey use. No think say I go use anything phonetic. Empathy. People wey dey do British English will say empathy, but no be too they do here now. So one of the major things na empathy. Once you get empathy, you go fit connect with people, know how then they feel. Like just take your time, study about empathy as a human because you need them. You know, photography and psychology. So once you know most of these things, it will help you. You need to get love. You need to be interested in your clients because conversation no be monologue, na dialogue. Now why I like when my man Blaze they around, they always talk this thing. Now, if they talk, the person they listen. The person they talk, you they listen. So when they get that communication, most times you go feel say you dey right. Sometimes the client self go dey wrong, but then go feel say them dey right. More than no argue. I also advise myself because we get emotions. Sometimes our emotions they go ahead of us. We they react when we not supposed to react. So most of these things are things we need to apply as photographers. Because when you want work with people, imagine say you do wedding and probably something happen, your clients gone dey off balance. You suppose give the person life because it dey happen most times. Then if you call the person, that auntie will just call the person, say time don't go, her mood don't spoil, it will affect your work. So you now you go be the psychologist, we go talk the person back into the mood. You no go argue with anybody. Yes, then go make you vex most times, but learn to control them. If be human, sometimes you go lash out, but just try to cut them down somehow. Now why I always talk about getting a team? Because even as Uncle Big Age said, they tell us about this love, empathy, they interested in your client. Yeah, in talk a lot of things. We just get lost in the whole. So in talk all these things, mention light, mention camera, mention light stand, mention reflector, mention lens. No be like say those things no they important, then they important, but before your craft, you be human. After your craft, you still be human. So maintain you being a human in everything you do. Now waiting the end point be. No go to say, hey, I was raised that way. If you were raised that way, live inside your house, no go serve the public. If you want to serve the public, you get so many things which you need to unlearn. Go meet people who to work with this kind of person. You need to understand how human works, human management. You need to understand most of these things. That one na for you to be a photographer. Then you get one to talk about light. With me, I don't even know. In as much as I don't get that description of say light is traveling angles, but in use the right word. Inverse square law. Make una just go learn that in a physics. Yes, photography na art, but so you get so many scientific things with the inside photography because light na physics, optics. Check most of these things. May you understand how your light they travel. It will help you. You go feel work with multiple lights. You go feel work with single light. You go feel work in any lighting condition when you understand this thing. You no go to say you be artist, then you no go understand this other ones. Even people wey dey do science, dem still dey apply art for their science. So na so the life dey work with both art and science. So this video sef I dey even test run this microphone, because if you notice na new microphone be this. The mic too fine and e dey use Type-C cord. When I test run am, see how the audio be like. You go also hear the audio output when I edit the video finish. Basically now wetin I wan talk about. So another thing wey Uncle Big H talk. Most times when you dey talk to people, then if you say because you never reach the height, so they're not supposed to take those advice. They know they dash you, na borrow. Anything wey I tell you, I dey tell myself. Uncle Big H make something clear. Notice say if you dey go pay for workshop, you no dey just pay for knowledge, but you dey pay for access. I dey always talk about this thing. Anytime you see me go for any workshop, or say I go pay somebody, or you see me dey present for something, na access na I wan gain relationship. See, you fit gain the access with your money, but na your character go keep you, go make you maintain the access. Uncle Big H pinpoints all these things that day for in studio after, because in call for giveaway. All of us will go there for giveaway. Obviously, so like me now, I dey make backdrops. So going there to get more backdrops, no be crime, na plus to me. You understand? So the thing no be like I dey where I dey frame my work, somebody tag me for the post, I rush go in studio. No be just because of the backdrops, but I know say I go meet a lot of photographers. And one thing wey we need to understand na say, if you dey close to people wey get grace, find every way possible to tap in. Anytime wey you dey close to them, go share something valuable. So I use that one as medium, because I no fit just go Uncle Big H studio when no get appointment. I see that one as a medium to go in space. I rush from where I dey frame my work, I leave wetin I dey do, rush go in studio. At the end of the day, im mention am. When you're paying for workshop, because then they tell a lot of photographers, go for workshop, go for training, go for this. If they say like say they give the person money, you're not actually giving the person money. If you respect that person, you see training. And no matter how big or how small the photographer dey, na about you. Everybody gets who they want to learn from. So if you know who you want to learn from, walk up to that person. See you, I go like learn this thing. Wetin e go cost me? More than they always find the cheap fee to knowledge. No, if you want invest in knowledge. As you pay, imagine say you pay Emmanuel Yeleke for Through the Lens, or you pay Uncle Big H for Follow the Light. You don't get one-on-one relationship with them. God can help you. You can't be the favorite student with best way grace single out. You don't finish you, because Uncle Big H no dey hide within person they do. That day, he tell a lot of people about my YouTube channel, and he bust my head because I never even know say in the follow up. So imagine somebody like that. No be like say I don't do anything for him. You understand? I just did do my thing my way, but he still call me out, talk about this thing. Imagine somebody like that. Then you can't even gain access by going to in class. You don't finish now. It can't be say you good. A lot of people go know about you. Now so every other person where they teach be like, especially the ones where they creative, because he mentioned something. If you meet a real creative person, money na secondary. Not be like say you don't need money, but the results might be the primary thing for you, irrespective of how much we them pay you. So these little things there are part of waiting Uncle Big H tell us. I even forget to tell her to subscribe button. I go see am abeg. If na your first time for my channel, subscribe, hit like button, drop comment. If you don't do this channel before, don't forget to like, still drop comment, share with people so that more people will know see you get a professional YouTube channel where they use pidgin English for the layman to understand. Even most professional self still they check them, because we take our time, they break down everything what they do. Thank you, say you stay with us till this point. Spend more than 30 minutes they talk about waiting go make you a good portrait photographer without Abeg mute that phone. Use the volume button. Just press the volume, you go see that mute icon go pop up. Don't mute am. One I know they always find Whitney.